All right, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it is the early bird special. Please and thank you. Ho, ho, ho in the chat, please. Ho, ho, ho in the chat. Chris Wojcinski, holy smokes. Where did that come from? Holy smokes. You are the early bird special winner. Oh, my goodness. Very good. Very good. Scooter. I saw a restaurant called Scooters as I was driving here today. So Scooters is a restaurant now too. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to show number 200. Now, I was doing some quick math on this, and 52 weeks a year. Hey, Kath, how are you? 52 weeks a year times 4 is 208 episodes. So we're closing on 4 years. I didn't even know. I just said, ho, ho, ho. At least you didn't put the E on the end of it, right? At least you didn't put the E on the end of it. So, yeah, we're closing in on 4 years. That is a long time. I remember very vividly, and we'll talk about it as the show goes on, but it's definitely a wonderful thing. Definitely a wonderful thing. All right. So let's get down to business. As we say, Michigan Wolverines are number 1 in the country. I was lucky enough because of an early Christmas present from a beautiful girl to sit 5th row of the Big Ten championships and watch Michigan beat up on Iowa. Right now, is it or is it not a great Christmas present for them to play Alabama? I'm going to go with not. I'm going to go with not. It's going to be a tough game for them. We were talking about having people over, but we might not even do that because I just don't know. I don't know. We shall see. See, go blue. I appreciate that. Who's got it better than us? Nobody. Absolutely. So it was very cool. And Jim Harbaugh, being who he is, when he gave, I was jelly you got to go. I bet you, well, you know what, bud? You're going to have plenty of good things in your life. You'll be able to do stuff like that too. Now, can I swing the national championship game? If they get to go, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see. It'll be somewhere warm, so it might be a little easier, right? But definitely was good times. Ben and I, again, 5th row. I could almost throw a rotten tomato at Urban Meyer because it was on TV, so I could almost do that. So it was definitely good stuff. So keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully Michigan does well and hopefully win the national championship, bringing it back here. Pat Neese, the good neighbor, is in the house. How are you, dear? Again, we are in show 200. We are into show 200. Okay. My first question to you is, do you remember this phrase? Big ass water slide. If you do, give me a hell yeah in the chat. If you don't, say nah. Okay. Big ass water slide. Should have been Florida State. I agree with you on that, Steve. I agree with you. I heard they sent a scolding letter to the NCAA too. So, yeah, true. So if you know that phrase, sure do. Hell yeah. I think I got that from David Letterman late night show. Rush Limbaugh came on and he's talking about big ass ham. So I think that's where that came from. I can't remember. We hear it every yeah. Big ass championship. Yeah, it says it all the time. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So we're going to do some nostalgic things tonight just because, again, episode 200. Episode 200. Now, let me throw this one out there. Have you ever won What Realtors See? Have you ever won What Realtors See? If you have, put yep in the chat. Real simple. If you haven't, put nope.
I have.
Have you?
I have.
You have? What the heck?
Okay.
I'm telling you, these people sometimes they get all kinds. If you won What Realtor See once time in your life, give me a yep or a nope if you have not. Kathy Cordy says yep. Chris Wojcinski says yep. Mikey Maddox says yep. Facebook user, kill me with that, says yep. It's Zach. Okay, I got you. Zach Wilkowitz. A couple of times. Steve, someday I want a picture again of your fridge. I want to see how many of my business cards are up there. Pretty soon you're going to throw darts at him. You know what I mean? Yes, I have won it. Tammy says, no, what the heck? Tammy, today's your lucky day because we're going to make that happen for you today. We got some ridiculous pictures. None of them are pretty. Okay, there are no pretty pictures today. Well, maybe we'll do something we'll do like decorations next week or something like that. But there's definitely no pretty pictures today. So you can definitely have a shot at winning something today. All right. All right. So I didn't see. Oh my God, take that back. I did see the Magic Man, Mike McLaughlin.
Hey, Scotty, how are you?
Brother, let me ask you this since we're talking nostalgic show number 200. Do you recall that you were the guest host of a very early show? Do you recall that?
I do, when Mr. Don was not able to attend.
I think that was show number 3.
And I remember giving you so much grief over episode 100 for like 3 episodes, just because on episode 101 you accidentally left it as episode 100. So I gave you grief for weeks and weeks.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So good stuff there. Tell me about, you don't have enough magnets to hold all your, have enough magnets. Okay. So tell me, Michael, what's going on in the mortgage world?
Well, before we do that, I just wanted to go over something with you, make
Yeah.
you feel a little bit better about Bama. And I'm not by any means diminishing who they are, but this is not the best Bama team that they've had. This is for Alabama. This is a very ho hum Alabama team,
Mhm.
and they barely beat Auburn, who is 6-6, and they barely beat Arkansas, who is 4-8.
Yeah, I
They beat
know
them
it.
both by 3 points, I believe it was.
Michael, they got a running quarterback that always scares me at the University of Michigan. So that makes me a little nervous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in the past, that's been we haven't seen a whole lot of running quarterbacks this year. We did a pretty good job with Maryland, but hey, you know what? If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And
Absolutely.
It and if we lose in the next game or in the championship, if they had to play Georgia, I think you might be right. The harder game might be the first game,
Yep.
but bring it on because you
Yep.
got to go through brick walls to get some bricks.
Absolutely. Michael, have you ever been to Indianapolis before?
No, I think I've only driven through.
It's not a bad little town. And the experience, they had a whole fan experience. It was free too. I had to pay for it. It was, you could throw a football, run, do all kinds of crazy stuff. And they definitely had a big, huge TV for watching the other games. So it was pretty
Nice.
intense.
Very nice.
It's so intense. So Chris Bergeron says, Mama B says, I think Michigan will win. Steve Kreitz says, suck it, Nick Saban. You can always count in for some colorful stuff. So tell me about some mortgage stuff, my friend.
Yeah, today, this week, the national mortgage average for a 30-year fix was a 7.44 for a 30-year, and for a 15-year, it was 6.86. So we're starting to see some difference between the 15 and the 30 out there again. And then obviously, the way that FHA loans work, their rates are even lower, 7 or right around 7 or in that ballpark. So we've seen 4 weeks of decline in interest rates. And so what we saw when rates had peaked there at 8% in that area, maybe even a tick above, is you get the knee-jerk reaction that the industry has that causes rates to do this. But then you have the slow that we've experienced over the last month of them giving it back like this.
Right. So it's rockets up and just debris
Rockets up.
falling down, right?
And they begrudgingly give it back over weeks and weeks. So we're going the right direction. And check the calendar. We're about to turn over to January of an election year. So I'm confident we're going to continue to go down on our rates, and we're going to the right direction. And I even think that we could have an early spring season, if the weather accommodates us, depending upon how cold of a winter is, we could have a resurgence as early as January, February.
Yeah. Michael, so tell me again. So are you seeing some things under 7? Is that what I heard you say?
Yeah, FHA, they're at that 7 range. The MISHDA is currently at 7.125 for the down payment assistance, and I think that in general you can be in the 7% kind of range, at FHA. But FHA has the funding fee, so it's a little bit harder to compare apples to apples on that.
Right. You definitely can't do it. Okay. So tell me about the band man. Is band all done for him?
Band is all done except for the February trip to Disneyland, where
Nice.
my lovely bride and I will be chaperoning and turning it into a
I'm
family
sure you
vacation.
will. I'm sure you will. It'll be terrible for you to chaperone that one, won't it?
Oh yes, break my heart. Yeah.
Michael, do you have all your Christmas shopping done yet?
Most of it, we still have a few things to get, but we've got most of the gifts for out of the family taken care of, but we just have a few things left to take care of for each other. Oh, kick that person, roll tide. Unless they're talking about like laundry detergent and they're doing their laundry.
So Steve Markey, oh yeah, you're killing me.
One time at band camp. Yeah.
So here's how I figure out if we've done Christmas shopping yet. Is the Christmas shopping done yet?
Smart man.
It's close. She's like, it's close. It's pretty close. I'm like, okay.
The beautiful and talented one.
I trust her. Yeah, I trust her. Like, she asked me like my opinion on some things, but if you ever got a good gift from me this year or for next, the rest of my life. That's where you got it from. So Shelly looked out for you. So, oh yeah,
There you
yeah,
go,
yeah, yeah.
Steve. Yeah.
Huh? Yeah,
There you
Steve
go, Steve.
Markey. I'm telling you, right? Killing me, killing me, killing me. Michael. So you're thinking as early as January, February, hey?
Well, I think if the weather cooperates and we're not in a frozen tundra, then I think that we could have the opportunity to have an early spring season due to the fact that the market's been slow now. And if you look for some articles out there, it'll tell you that there are some people that are just done waiting. They've waited, now they're done waiting. So I think
Yeah.
that with this being Christmas time, that's going to always make it slow because people got to take care of Christmas. But as soon as that page turns, I think that these people that have been waiting, like sellers who are going to give us our inventory for our new buyers, for our first time buyers, right? Those sellers are going to say, okay, I'm done waiting. We're going to take rates have come down. They're trending downward. We're going to take what we can get and we're going to move on it. So I think that's the projection that I'm looking for.
Oh yeah. So Zach wants a house for Christmas. I've been thinking about you, buddy. Now is going to be your time, my man. Now is going to be your time. I was thinking about you today, Zach. That I tell you, Mike. Here's kind of what my take on this is people are looking. Like I have a couple right now, a younger couple that like we show them every other day now. We're showing them almost every like at least 2 or 3 sets of buyers that are like that. They're like, I want it now. So people want, but I always look out for the young kids, or I think I try to. So I'm telling anybody that I know, especially young kids, hey, it's coming pretty soon. So, and I don't know how long it's going to last, and nobody really does. But if it gets a little lower, it's time. It's time to jump on.
Agreed.
Yeah. So, what other little dimes you want to drop on us? Anything else?
Not that this is our market, but the Detroit Down Payment Assistance Program has closed it's done for the year. They're out of funds for the year, which is
Yep.
December. So that's something I learned recently when researching it for a realtor who had questions. Mishda's got a long turn time that doesn't really affect the people watching the show, but that's something that to be cognizant of when making your offers.
Yeah.
Other than that, we're grinding away. We're fighting the good fight, and we're getting people into homes.
So, are we gonna have snow for Christmas, Michael? The S word.
I hope so.
The
What
S.
does the outlook look like? We got
I have no idea. It's way
19
too far
days.
ahead.
That's quite that's a little bit of an extended forecast there, isn't it?
Yeah.
200 shows, Scott. Congratulations to you. 208. It'll be 4 years, huh?
Yeah. 208. Yeah. 208. It'll be 4 years. Yep. So, Michael, let me throw one more at you.
Mhm.
Any Christmas parties coming over to the old McLaughlin house or no?
At our house,
Yep.
nothing planned for our house. The family Christmas party is going to be in Dogbone Heights at my sister's
Dogbone.
house. And my work Christmas party is this Friday out in Ann Arbor.
Yep.
So nothing here local planned yet.
So we had my dad's family over on Sunday. Went off without a hitch. It was great.
You guys use the swimming pool?
Yeah, no.
Big ass water
I
slide.
wanted to. Big ass swimming pool. Absolutely. And then we have mom's family coming over on Sunday as well, this Sunday. So all kinds of good stuff. There's gonna be Polish food. We're gonna have some stuffed cabbage, some
Pierogies.
sauerkraut, what a pierogi. Yeah, we're gonna have all the good Polish stuff and other
Kielbasa.
stuff too. Because I mean, even though we're a Polish family, we still like other stuff too. So it's gonna be good stuff. So
Now, did you guys put a hot tub in the ground with your pool?
no. No, she said, like you, Mike T said, dog bone. He got that from me, Auntie Chris. He's not. You can't blame him for that. You got to blame me for that.
Why is that a derogatory statement? I always considered it to be.
Especially trying to sell a house in Dearborn Heights, I guess. Especially trying to sell a house.
Oh, I never considered it to be derogatory. I will check myself before I wreck myself.
There you go, Michael. Listen, get on the sleigh, get the presents ready, and I will talk to you next week.
Ho ho ho, and not with the E, Mr. Bergeron.
Not with the E. See you, bud. Oh, Mike McLaughlin's always good. Always good. Steve Markey and Chris Bergeron, stop fighting about Nick Saban. He's not important enough to talk about. Come on. Stick to the good stuff. Stick to the Michigan stuff. All right. Last question, Curious Realtor. Which one usually wins? This or that? Which one usually wins? This or that? I'll only leave it like that because I'm not going to sing it out for that one. Which one usually wins? This or that? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
It doesn't sound right if you don't.
It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, it
You
doesn't.
just sing it.
You need me to.
Just
This or that.
Yeah.
This or that. That one.
There it
That's
is, there it
this
is.
or that. That. Tidwell says that always wins.
I think so too.
That. You think that? Really?
I think that wins more.
So you think that I purposely put it in the back end?
No, I don't think you do it on purpose.
No? Whichever one I pick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the deep dive is not going to be super too deep. It's going to be a little bit of a nostalgic kind of thing. 200 shows. So, and I said this before, we started this thing, Don Lawrence and I, we were sitting here, was it February? Early February, and nothing was going on because it was snowy outside. We're like, we should do a Facebook Live, right? And it just turned into this. It's funny, guys, how things progress. We used to have a city spotlight every once in a while. We brought guests on. My favorite guest, probably my favorite guest, two of them. One guy, he was a commercial realtor. He was the most beautiful man in the world. I used to call him that, the world's most beautiful man. It was a little weird, and then John Green from Morris Movie was pretty good. I mean, there's a lot. Most of them are all pretty good, but John,
the hot sauce one,
the hot sauce guy,
Yeah,
Ryan Looney, yeah.
He'd cook, and you guys would have had a cocktail.
Don would be like, "When's Looney coming on?" So we could just sit here and drink and eat. He used to get a kick out of that too. So it's definitely. There's been all kinds of little nuances here and there. So it's definitely good stuff. You had a cute photographer on. We sure did. I remember the commercial for it. We're like posing and stuff. It was pretty cool. Yeah. 200 shows. One of the best things, and we're going to do it next week, that we've done is December to Remember. So I think, is that going on 4 years now too? No, it's going on 3 years now. 3 years. Yeah. So that we'll put a lot more press and things out on that too. So it's 3. Is it 4?
I think it is 4.
This will be 4. This will be 4 coming up, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So that'll be coming up soon. It will not be at Southland Mall. It'll be here at the office. So yeah, definitely. Guys, I appreciate the congrats. It's a fun thing. Yeah, you missed the commercials. See, they missed the commercials, Shell. We'll have to bring those back. It's hard because Shelly's game for lots of stuff, but me doing ridiculous things and making her dress up and be ridiculous on camera for a commercial.
I'll dress up and be ridiculous.
You will?
I just don't, let's do it right this second.
All right. So, Aunt Chris, we'll take that under advisement. We'll work on our commercials. My favorite one, I swear to God, my favorite one was the Morris Moving one, the outtakes, because he put Don on the hand cart and dropped him. I was like, he goes, "Let's go." Bam. So that's pretty funny. There's one we did in radioactive suits. Eric Sloan gave us some. Eric Sloan gave us radioactive suits. I used to find all kinds. Guys, I used to find, never did pickles. My wife and I are making kids cook. Very cool. That's cool. Very cool. I better get some of those, buddy. There was ones like I would drive by a work site and I go, "Hey, will you do a commercial for us?" The guy'd be driving a big commercial vehicle, like a industrial vehicle. And goes, "Don't you guys have a show to do?" And let's go. It was pretty funny. So we'll have to come up with something like that. We'll have to definitely come up with something like that. So show 200. Need to show outtakes too. Yeah. I think we've been talking about this one a lot too, is doing something on location as far as a clip on location. Because I think, folks, you'd like to see in the inside of some people's homes. We are very lucky in the respect that we get to see a lot of cool stuff, a lot of interesting things. So that's a good part. We get to see a lot of crazy, ridiculous, terrible stuff too, which is what you're going to see for What Realtors See. But it's definitely fun stuff like that. 16 dozen. Make that 15 dozen, make it 16 minus 1. So, all right. So that's the end of the deep dive for today. I just wanted to share with you guys how blessed we feel to be able to bring this to you every week. So, and we're always trying to make improvements. All right. So keep tuned, stay tuned. Now, the second most important moment you've been waiting for. This or that, this or that, this or that. Here's how it works if you've never been here before. We put up, my sign girl's a little slow today. She's working a little slow today. Ready? Let's try it again. This or that, this upside down, this or that, this or that.
Fire the sign girl today.
Oh, so what you do is I put up 2 ideas, 2 topics, 2 pieces of information, and you tell me which one. You only get to pick one. You can't pick both or neither. All right? Here we go. This or that for this week. Are you going to host or attend a Christmas party? Are you going to host or attend a Christmas party? This or that, this or that, this or that. Put it in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Put it in the chat. This or that, this or that. Are you going to host or attend a Christmas party? Which one are you going to do? Let's see. Zach says attend. Chris Wojcinski says attend. Chris Bergeron says attend. Pat Neese, the good neighbor, says attend. Kathy Cordy's going with attend. Jason Tidwell, pretend. I'm telling you, Crash Scott, she crashing. It's all right. We got big enough plays. It's cool. We don't mind. We don't mind at all. Okay. Mike Lawson says attend. Good to see you, my friend. Host. Okay. So attend is the winner of that one. Shirley. Lisa, how the heck are you? Good to see you, ma'am. Attend, she says. Very good. Very good. All right. Number 2. Is it better to give or receive? And don't give me the dirty mind stuff either. Give or no. Give or receive. Give or receive. Look, it looks like that one. It sure did. Facebook user says give. Chris Bergeron says give. Pat needs all these giving people, Shell. All these givers. All these givers. Kathy Cordy says give. Tim Jason Tibble, receive. Chris Wojcinski, what the heck? Come on, receive. Aye, aye. So, guys, quick story. I used to receive every year for Christmas from my Aunt Chris because my mom believed in no sugar cereal, even though I could have as much pop as I want as a kid. Okay. So I was not allowed to have sugar cereal. So I used to receive a box of Frosted Flakes for Christmas from my Aunt Chris every year. So that's something I got. So what do you think? Give or receive? Which one, ladies and gentlemen? Give or receive? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. So far, it's looking like give. We're a giving type of crew. We're a giving type of crew. That's what it looks like. I'll give you about 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7. Depends on what you're talking. I knew that was coming. Mike Lawson's a giver. I knew that too. All right, we're going to give that one up to givers, guys. We're going to give that to givers. Number 3, last one. Decorate more inside or outside. So go outside or inside. Which one? Which do you decorate more at your place? Looks like this one. We are tied up. Yes, we are. Just keeping track. That's funny. Which one do you decorate more, outside or inside, folks? Outside or inside? This or that? This or that? This or that? Steve Markey says inside. Mike Laws says outside. Facebook user says inside. Chris Bergeron says inside. Tibble says inside. Chris Wojcinski says more inside. You can't be both. You got to be one or the other. Come on. Got to be one or the other. Inside. Kathy Cordy says inside. Inside. Been there, done that. Outside. She's like, I remember I fell off the roof. I know. Only inside. Don't like outside. All right. Inside. That's where we spend all our time. Yeah, I get that. I get you. So inside is the winner of the final this or that, this or that, this or that. Now, if my sign girl will
There you go, guy.
will do the good work. Okay. Your turn to the favorite part of the show. What realtors see? If you are new, and that is the winner. There you go. If you are new to our show, it's pretty simple. We see a lot of ridiculous, crazy, good, fun, interesting things, and we like to share them with you. So we found 3 very ridiculous things. Nothing's pretty in these pictures today. Nothing is pretty about them. So your job is to caption them with the funniest, most ridiculous, crazy, weird, and interesting caption you come up with. We will choose one of those, and you'll have a chance to win millions of dollars on a scratch-off ticket, courtesy of Talkin Real Estate and the Bergeron team. Are you ready? Here we go. What realtor see number 1? What realtor see number 1? If I can get it to open. That's the wrong one. That's number 3. Hang on. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties. Hang on. If I only had a computer friend who could come and help me out. All right. Number 1. Here it is. Now, that appears to be a hot tub. We're not really sure, but it appears to be.
No, it's like a big
A jetted tub.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we saw in a home 2 days ago?
Yeah.
2 days ago.
And the tile, like in person, was beautiful. Like it was pretty.
Mm-hmm. Don't prejudice them, Shell. Let them figure it out for themselves.
Weird.
What realtor see number 1? Put your caption in the chat. Put your caption in the chat. Let's see what they come up with, Shell. What realtor see? The craziest, most ridiculous segment in all of podcasts. Big ass water slide needed. Oh my God, how'd you get in my house? Danny DeVito tub. Rub a dub dub, put all the stuff in the tub.
Yes.
That's pretty good. That's funny. What do you think, folks? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Mickey Haluta did that years ago. Ay, 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 ay. Well,
It's funny because this whole house smelled like cigarettes. But look, what's in the picture?
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What's your caption? You got 30 seconds. What realtor see number one? You caption it and win. Ay, ay, ay. It is funny. I mean, I guess it's a good place to hold
And
stuff.
this was the house that had the no smoking. There's oxygen in use, but
Yeah.
there was ashtrays everywhere.
Oh, yeah. 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, Carol did that. He filmed. Oh, jeez. No getting in there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is. Sing's too small. Rub a dub, put all the stuff in the tub. Jason Tidwell, you are the winner of What Realtor See number one. And if you thought that was it, ladies and gentlemen, you are sadly mistaken. You are sadly mistaken. We got plenty more ridiculous stuff coming your way. What Realtor See number two is coming up now. There it is. Ridiculous to me. This is so ridiculous. Here we go. What Realtor See number two? Your chance to win millions of dollars on a scratch-off ticket, courtesy of Bergeron Team and Talkin Real Estate. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? It's a Christmas show. I'm going to be Santa Claus. You going to be my elf?
Oh, this is-
Please. Not quite Michelle's magical basement. Oh, that's terrible. She better not be watching with you. Oh, yeah. You couldn't even get, I couldn't even get down there. I could take one step down and that was it. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Looks like a big ass accordion.
Good one.
Oh, yeah. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? Who needs drywall? Who needs drywall? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? I was thinking piano keys. Yeah, it kind of looks like piano keys a little bit. 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 30 seconds. What Realtor See number two? Hope you like my pallet walls. Don't mind the few things on the floor. Somebody would say that too. They're like, there's a couple things in the basement, just so you know.
Yeah.
Duct tape needed. Yep. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is. Let's see, where'd it go? And the winner is. Just because she swore, looks like a big ass accordion.
That was always one of my favorites too, because
What?
he would say the big ass stuff,
Yeah.
and then I'd put McDonald say it.
All right, last one, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of those ones that makes you nervous when you see this right away. It looks cute in the light, but in the dark, as soon as I open the door, it didn't look cute to me. Here we go. In the dark, it makes you a little nervous. There it is. You walk in and you see that right there staring at you. What Realtor See number three?
Grouped in the bed, too.
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
Just noticed that. They made the bed and put them in there. It's cute.
What do you think? What Realtor See number three? What Realtor See number three? Oh, yeah. It was like staring at me too. I'm like, because you open the
All
door.
the cats.
Right. Big ass mini zoo. Oompa Loompa Room. Oompa Loompa Oompa Dee Doo. Right? Yeah. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? I didn't even notice the little things in the bed, though.
No, till now.
That's a little creepy. That's a little creepy, too. Oh, yeah. What captions? Your mom was not allowed. That's a big ass giraffe. Oh, spot on, Scott. Ay. 30 seconds. 30 seconds left. Not a big ass giraffe. You're right. Did you ever the giraffe room?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is that one. This one. And the winner is Toys R Us. Yes, Toys R Us. Somebody let the toys out,
Jeffrey.
and it scared the holy bejesus out of me. It scared the holy bejesus out of me. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is show number 200. We absolutely always love you to come and check us out and have fun with us. Talking sports, talking real estate, talking all the crazy stuff. We will have a quick after show. And then Shelly and I were starving. So we're going to go to Sahara and have a little after show dinner if anyone wants to meet us there. Hint. I'm Scott,
I'm Shelly.
and we're definitely talking real estate. See ya.